Hi, I'm Jim Curtis, Mountain Operations Manager here at Holiday Valley. We're going to do a wrap-up video today of the construction of a new high-speed Yodeler Quad chairlift. We've completed the upper terminal, towers, just making sure they're all in a straight line, level, plumb. Pulling the haul rope consisted of setting the spool up at the bottom of the lift. We took the winch to the top of the hill, ran it up over all the towers on the uphill side, pulled the haul rope up to the top, and then we tied it off, moved the winch to the bottom, pulled it to the top, up over all the towers, around the terminal, pulled the haul rope back down around the bottom, and we had to move the winch to the other side, go up, tie off the tower 3, pull to the bottom terminal, pull the other end of the cable up so both ends met up by tower 3, and that's where we completed our splice. The splice consists of taking both ends, unwrapping it 200 feet, put a marriage together, and intertwine to your tucks. It's got 6 different tucks because there's 6 different strands, and the overall splice is 200 feet long. As we started the splice, we had pretty much the whole crew up there. We had 22 guys spread out almost shoulder to shoulder for 200 feet to unwrap the cable. The weight of the cable, it's 41 millimeters size and diameter, so there's quite a bit of weight there. So it took the whole crew to unwrap, put your marriage together and wrap it all up. And then I was able to cut a bunch of guys loose, and we finished putting the tucks together. It was a day-and-a-half process by the time we started and finished the splice. And I have to tell you, we were in mud up over our ankles for a day and a half splicing cable. Once the cable was spliced, we had to install the cable up on towers 2 and 3, and then we continuously ran it for like 3 days to get all the twists and get everything in shape where it needed to be. Then we had to assemble all the chairs. All the parts were in the parking lot at the bottom of the hill. We had to haul the parts to the top of the hill, assemble all the chairs at the top of Morningstar, and we hauled them one by one over to the top of Yodeler and put them on the rail and loaded them onto the cable. Okay, the gold chair. There was a big discussion about, are we going to have the gold chair, are we not going to have the gold chair. There's only 46 chairs on here, and as everybody knows, chair 50 has always been the gold chair. So chair number 1 is now the gold chair, Yodeler High Speed Quad. We did a load test, and that consisted of loading the chairs with boxes of water. We loaded 17 chairs, 880 pounds per chair, to simulate the weight of passengers riding the lift, and then we put it through its paces. You do emergency stops, normal stops, rollbacks, downhill stops, testing your brakes, checking your stopping distance, making sure it holds a load. This lift will be inspected for 100% download. So for weddings in the summer, fall fest, or any other uses we use this in the summer, we'll be able to run 100% the chairs loaded on the downhill side. And I'd like to do a kind of big shout out to the whole lift operations crew. Not only do we have a crew installing this lift this summer, we have 10 other chair lifts, 2 surface lifts we have to take care of on top of that. So we had a whole separate other lift maintenance crew that pretty much took care of everything else that goes on in the summer to get everything else ready to go for winter operation.
How many lifts have you built here?
This is my 20th lift that I've worked on as I've been here at Holiday Valley. Let's count.
Okay.
MARDI GRAS 2 times, Shoot once, Cindy's twice, Yodeler 3 times, Morningstar 3 times, SNOWPINE twice, Creekside twice, Tannenbaum twice, Eagle once, Sunrise once, Spruce once. That makes 20. I may have maybe one more, I don't know, we'll see. Just doing some finishing touches, installing the bottom decks, top decks, finishing up the lift houses, putting carpets on the decks. We'll see you on opening day.